As we awaken to the sacred energy, we stand on the precipice of profound change, where the divine feminine's essence of intuition, compassion, and creation is reshaping humanity's destiny. For centuries, the world has been dominated by the energy of the divine masculine, assertive, analytical, and action-driven. While this energy has propelled humanity forward in countless ways, it has also fostered imbalance. Systems rooted in dominance, competition, and exploitation have left scars on both the human spirit and the earth itself. The rise of the divine feminine signals a long overdue return to sacred balance. The divine feminine is not about opposing or replacing the masculine energy, but it's about complementing and harmonizing with it. This energy embodies receptivity, intuition, nurturing, and interconnectedness. It calls us to remember that strength lies not just in force, but in compassion, and wisdom arises not just from logic, but from deep inner knowing. It is a force that nurtures life, heals wounds, and weaves unity from division. This evolutionary shift is not confined to women alone. The divine feminine resides within every human being, regardless of gender. She is the energy of creation, flowing through every aspect of existence, from the cycles of nature to the depths of our own hearts. She's the awakening. Its awakening is a collective process, urging humanity to embrace the wholeness of who we are. The signs of this awakening are everywhere. Movements for gender equality, environmental stewardship, and social justice reflect the growing influence of the divine feminine. People are questioning systems of oppression, rejecting outdated paradigms, and demanding a world built on equality and care. This shift is not merely intellectual. It is deeply emotional and spiritual. It is a cry from the soul of humanity, yearning to heal the wounds of separation and return to unity. One of the most profound aspects of the divine feminine's rise is the reawakening of our intuitions. For too long, intuition, that quiet inner voice of truth, has been dismissed or silenced in favor of external validation and logic. Yet, intuition is the soul's compass, guiding us toward alignment with our higher selves and the greater good. As we reconnect with this inner knowing, we are reclaiming a sacred power. Intuition empowers us to trust ourselves, to see beyond the surface, and to navigate the complexities of life with grace. It invites us to honor our feelings, embrace vulnerability, and listen to the wisdom of our bodies. This reconnection is not a return to something lost, but a remembering of what has always been within us. The rise of divine feminine energy is also a profound healing journey. For generations, patriarchal systems have suppressed feminine qualities, often labeling them as weak or inferior. This suppression has caused deep wounds within individuals, within communities, and the earth itself. These wounds manifest as disconnection, exploitation, and fear. But the divine feminine is a healing force. She teaches us to hold space for our pain, to grieve what has been lost, and to transform suffering into wisdom. She reminds us that healing is not a linear process, but a cyclical one, much like the phases of the moon or the seasons of the earth. Through this process, we are learning to forgive, to release, and to create anew. At its core, the divine feminine is about interconnectedness. It sees no separation between self and other, human and nature, or mind and spirit. This perspective is crucial in a world grappling with division and environmental crisis. The divine feminine calls us to remember that we are part of an intricate web of life where every action ripples outward. This awareness is fostering a new kind of leadership, one that's rooted in collaboration, empathy, and inclusivity. Communities are coming together to protect the earth, uplift marginalized voices, and create systems that honor the dignity of all beings. This is not a top-down revolution, but a grassroots awakening, fueled by the collective power of love and connection. The divine feminine is the energy of creation itself. She is the force that brings ideas to life, nurtures growth, and births new possibilities. As this energy rises, humanity is entering a phase of unprecedented creativity and innovation. People are envisioning and building a world that reflects the values of the divine feminine: sustainability, compassion, and harmony. This creative energy is not limited to the arts. It is reshaping every aspect of society. Education systems are evolving to honor emotional intelligence and holistic learning. Businesses are prioritizing ethics and social impact. Even science and technology are being guided by the principles of care and interconnectedness. This is the dawn of a new paradigm, where creativity is a sacred act of service to the greater good. The earth itself is a living embodiment of the divine feminine. Its cycles, rhythms, and abundance mirror the qualities of nurturing, resilience, and interconnectedness. As we rise in consciousness, we are being called to honor and protect the planet in a way that reflects our deeper understanding of these qualities. This shift is evident in the growing emphasis on environmental stewardship, movements to combat climate change, preserve biodiversity, and transition to sustainable living. They're not just practical responses, but spiritual ones. They reflect a recognition that the earth is not a resource to be exploited, but a sacred partner in our shared journey. As with any profound transformation, the rise of divine feminine energy is met with resistance. The systems that have long benefited from imbalance are not easily dismantled. Fear of change, clinging to power, and entrenched beliefs create obstacles on this path. Yet, these challenges are not insurmountable. The divine feminine teaches us that even in the face of resistance, we must persist with love and courage. She reminds us that transformation is not always easy, but it's always worth it. Each act of compassion, each choice to heal, and each step toward unity contributes to the collective shift. The rise of divine feminine energy is a sacred call to action. She invites us to heal, to create, and to remember who we truly are. It is not just an energetic shift, but an evolutionary leap, one that has the power to reshape the world in profound and beautiful ways. This is a moment of profound possibility. As we embrace the divine feminine within ourselves and our communities, we are co-creating a future where love, balance, and harmony reign. This is the gift of the divine feminine, a reminder that we are not separate from the divine, but expressions of it, capable of birthing a new world rooted in the internal truths of compassion, connection, and creation.